And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Not Quite Novelists. This is the show where new friends are made, literally, and new worlds are built live and on the spot each and every episode. My name is Savannah. If you don't know who I am, how the hell did you get here? Please let me know, because I like hearing about how people actually find my content. If you do know who I am, then you know I'm fangirling over this week's guest because I keep getting the coolest freaking people. I've got from Roll D5, uh, it is Danielle, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So I did say it right. I was so in my head about that earlier today. I was like, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. I'm so glad I got it right. That's awesome.
I
Well,
I always tell people in English, I just pronounce it like the female version of the name, and it sounds closer.
yeah, yeah. Well, I
So it's
say so. I was
Daniel.
like, that's what in my head I was like. It's pronounced kind of like the feminine version, but instead of Dan, it's Dawn.
Yeah.
So in my brain, I know it's spelled normally, but in my brain I spell it Donielle. That is how it's like the phonetic spelling in my brain is. Um, but yeah. So hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I know we've been both waiting for this. I
Yes.
remember a couple of months back, maybe you were like, "Hey, do you want to like jump in?" And I was like, "I would love to, but right now I can't." So
Oh
we had to
yeah.
wait a little bit. We had to wait a little bit, but now we're here, and I'm
Now we're
very very
here.
excited to be here with you, creating ideas and worlds and things, and being
Yes.
being all creative. I've I think that last time, no, we had a game a little while back, but last time we actually met live in Portland when I was
Yes.
living there.
And that God. Yeah, no, that was with Johnny too. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
yes. I remember. Oh, that was so
I
good.
miss
I
you
miss
all.
I'm
I hope I can visit. I hope I can visit sometime.
please. I
I
miss
miss the
you.
P&W.
I need to first off, I just need to have more IRL friends that I actually interact with. I only interact with all my friends in person. I need more in-person interactions. But yeah, I'm just so happy that you're finally on the show cuz this is something that I have been you've been on my guests I really want to invite on my list for so long now and I'm pumped for this. And we've got Game Jousters in chat and Puppet D. Hi guys. You
Hello.
you know it's gonna get chaotic when Game Jousters is in chat. He loves to make it crazy, but it's gonna be fun. Before we get started, little housekeeping. My Ko-fi is still open. If you guys feel like supporting the channel, there is a siren going on outside. I can hear you. Okay, sorry. It was really loud. Um,
I
but
couldn't hear it. I think
oh,
noise canceling has gotten really good in the last few
dude,
years.
no, literally, my microphone. So I got a new microphone for my birthday over the summer, and they're coming after you. I know, shit, they found me. Uh, but no, I listening back to episodes from the mic I had before. The quality of this new microphone that I have is so good. I'm very, very happy about it.
Which
Um,
one? Which one did you get? I've been looking at microphones.
I have. Let me
Our
see.
shared friend Mika, our friend shared Mika has been rightfully shaming me for not having a good microphone, so I will get one probably this Christmas, hopefully. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Ah, that's good.
The HyperX Quadcast is the name of the microphone that I have. My dad got it for me for my
HyperX
birthday.
Quadcast. Is it
Yes.
one of those like connect with a XLR or like USB?
It's just a USB. And it
Oh,
comes with
nice.
the cord that plugs in from the mic to the computer. Um,
Ah, very nice.
I'll put in HyperX Quadcast. It's in chat. If you feel like checking it out.
Copying that.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone else who wants to get into streaming, check this microphone out because
Sounds
listening
really
back
good.
to the audio quality, I am very impressed. And it's every time I get distracted by the traffic because I live next to kind of a busy road, um, everyone on stream or on camera with me is just like, we can't hear it. I'm just like, okay, cool. So it's just me getting distracted by it. But that's fine. Back to what I was talking about. The Ko-fi is still open. If you guys feel like supporting the channel, $5 will get you a one card tarot pull from the D&D tarot deck. And $10 will get you a one card tarot pull, and then I'll just make up a character on the spot based off of the card that I pull for you. Because that's a fun thing about the Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck is it'll give you like the meaning of the card, but then it'll also give you like a little like scene prompt or like prompt for like a D&D character, which I think is really cute. So yeah, keep that in mind, y'all. And then also, if you don't feel like spending money, which I understand, you can also just spend your channel points. We are going to be making up characters, and then if you have enough channel points, it's only 500 channel points. I have made it very cheap uh, so that you guys can make it crazy. I do have a channel points redeem where you can ask us a question in character. So, whatever character we make based off of the prompts that I'm about to pull, you can make us get into character and try and do a little improv exercise of saying something as the characters that we're making. So I've had it happen a couple times in the last couple episodes, and it has been so funny and so good every time it's happened. So yeah, that's something that you can do for only 500 channel points. I did that last week, and the only person, because last week was PAX, and the only person that was super like very active in chat was our friend Wartorn Knight. And when I
Ah,
said that it's only 500 channel points, he immediately put the little devil emoji in chat, and I immediately was like, I feel like I'm gonna regret this choice. But I'm keeping it like that. I'm not making it more points yet, so you know.
it's like our roll d5 hydrate that
Yeah.
just everybody just like spams it,
Yep.
and there was a while where it's just like glue, glue, glue,
Yep.
glue.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh no. Speaking of, I just realized I don't have water. That's not good. I should
Hydrate.
go get some hydrate. Yes. I am actually gonna go get water because I realized I don't have any before we start. Daniel, this is your
Drink
channel
the
now.
water.
Give me 2 seconds.
I will entertain
Yeah.
the our guests here. I will tell them a little bit about myself while you're about on and about.
Yes.
So yeah, as Savannah was saying, my name is Daniel. I live in Mexico City, a beautiful, bustling, crazy, strange, insane Mexico City. It is a pleasure to be here. I used to be the dungeon master for a Spanish podcast called Venti Deus, where we actually played over 100 episodes of a D&D campaign back in the pandemic. It was really, really fun. If you know a little Spanish, that's a perfect way for you to like go and see all our content on YouTube, which was really fun. And you can learn some Spanish while you see some crazy D&D. So that was really, really fun. And then afterwards, I moved to the US, where I actually was able to see Savannah quite a few times because we were living in the same area. It was really, really cool. Now I'm back in Mexico City doing a lot of fun things, but all of my TTRPG friends are still in the US. So more often than not, I jump into my English mode and I speak in English with my friends and with y'all. And Savannah's back.
I am
I
back.
was just
Game
I
jousters.
almost I
Quit
think
trying
you
to get
muted
my
me.
guests to declare themselves the new Savannah.
You muted.
Am I
I
muted?
didn't hear that.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, not anymore.
Okay, good, 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 good. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, this has happened a couple times where I've either like with Cloud Kill Connor, my camera died. Like straight up, my camera battery just died midway through the stream. So I had to like switch my camera. My mic was still working, which is really funny, but my camera was just like no. But every time something like that happens where like I have to walk off screen or whatever, Game Jouster specifically will be like, "Well, you're the new Savannah now," and I'm like, "Stop trying to get
Yeah,
other people to take over my show."
I wish I could get such a fabulous hair and hair color like Savannah to be the new Savannah. I would. I did take my bleach is a word. I did bleach my hair for 3 years,
Oh
which
wow. Oh
probably
yeah,
cost
your
me
your
10
profile
years.
picture is you blonde.
Yeah, it was
Crazy.
actually platinum. It was like
Nice.
pure like shiny platinum. It was my favorite. And I was like 3 years in a row. I just kept
Mm,
doing it. I would go to bleach it once a month, and
yeah.
I think I killed at least 10 years of my hair because of that.
Yeah.
Because my hair is
I
pretty
get
dark,
it.
so bleaching it would take like 3 to 4 hours.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, can't
Remember
do
when
that anymore.
frosted tips were in? Can we bring that back? I kind of dig that
Yeah,
style. Can we bring frosted tips
yeah. So you
back?
don't have
I
to
think it's
bleach all the
great.
way in.
Yeah. I love it. Well,
But
cool.
I'm
Okay.
getting I'm getting a very beautiful platinum natural color in my beard here. It's
Hell
full
yeah.
natural.
Yeah, that's the thing with hair bleaching. It's like just wait a few years, it'll come out naturally. You know, that's
Yeah. Unless you don't have any more hair, which is
yeah,
something
true.
that could happen.
If
Definitely happened to me.
I genuinely think that like if slash when I start like actually going gray, I think I'll just stop dyeing my hair and just let it happen, or just like go
Oh,
full
just color the
silver.
grapes.
Yeah, I'll just let it go full silver because I like it. I think it looks cool, and I feel like I have not had my actual natural hair color since I was like 17. I think I started like getting highlights when I was like 15, 16, but I started doing full all over color in my senior year of high school when I was
I
17.
think last I saw you, you were like deep purple, right? Like
Mhm.
bright purple. Yeah.
Yeah, I was purple for a long time. I am only a redhead right now because of the game that you and I are both in that is currently recording and has not been released yet. That is the only reason I dyed my hair orange is for this character. But once
Fantastic.
recording is done, I'm gonna maybe go back to purple, or maybe I'll go. I don't know. I recently had black hair too, and I think black hair looks really good on me, so I might do black. We'll see. I don't know.
Mm.
It's such a toss up at this point. I should just like draw colors out of a hat and see what I get. Um, Speaking of drawing things out of hats or cups or something, we can get started with my teacups of fate. So
Fantastic.
you guys like that segue? Was that smart? Did I do it? Okay. so so this is how our show is gonna go. I've got these two teacups. They're filled with a bunch of slips of paper. And they are you've got a theme and you've got a tone. So our theme is going to be our like kind of character base, and that's going to give us an idea of like what type of like characters, what type of people we're working with, and then the tone is going to be like genre or setting. Tell us like, are we working in a oh interesting, are we working in like a drama? Is it a high fantasy? Or maybe like a western. We'll see kind of what we get with tone. I literally got that last week. Why is that still in here? Hold on. I got sometimes like I'll put it in the cup forgetting that it was like, oh, that was last week. I like will sometimes set them aside so I don't get like immediate repeats. I've cycled through these so many times that it's like,
How many guests have you had already? Like 25, 30?
okay, so I have a lot of doodles on the overlay right now. So, fun fact, if you're looking at the overlay, all of these doodles that you see here are drawings that are representations of episodes that I've had in the past. I am about two doodles behind, so let's see, let's count them up. One, two.
Oh, there you go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12, 13, 31, 31. Or 30 or 31.
31. Okay, and then add two because I'm not caught up on drawing doodles yet. I have had two episodes that I still need to add drawings to. So 33 this year, which is crazy. And then I've
33.
got you,
In
and
Spanish.
I actually only have two more episodes. Oh, which one is the one with Ryu? Oh, the one that I had with Ryu is so it's right under, you see a camera with a little blood splatter on it. The doodle right
I
under that,
do.
which is the open book with the little hearts, is an episode I did with Ryu. And so Ryu, fun fact about this, about Game Jousters, because he's a crazy person. Uh, Ryu was a guest on my show, and I call it the Circus Lesbians episode, because essentially what happened was the tone was circus and the theme was fairies. But what we did was we made a
Mhm.
human pair of it was two humans who ran a fantasy Ren Fair themed circus that like traveled around and accidentally opened up their circus right outside of an actual fairy like portal to the Fey realm. and the fairies like didn't like it, so they got a pixie infestation, gremlin style. And so it was a whole thing, and Game Jousters was in chat for that. Immediately after that episode, messaged me privately and said like, "Hey, I'm writing a little story for I'm writing a little story of this
Ah.
thing." And I was like, "You're writing a fan fiction. Like that's so cool." Then he kept writing, and it is like a full-on novella at this point. And I'm like, "Are you serious?" So he's still working on it. He's still writing it. I think it's in the beta reader phase now. But once it's finished, yeah, 22,000
So
words, which is
would you
crazy.
say Game Jousters is quite a novelist?
Shit, you're right. Oh my
Maybe.
god. Yep. Yep. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's essentially yes. When it is finished, I fully plan on having a little bonus stream where me and Ryu come back and we actually read it and react to it, because I haven't read the full story yet. So I think that'll be really fun to like react to it on live. But yeah, so that's a thing that's going to happen, which is interesting. But yeah, and then the camera with the blood splatter on top is the episode I did with Keon, and that was an interesting one.
That's very Keon.
Yeah, our theme was influencers, and the tone was murder mystery. So it was like Heather's meets Gossip Girl meets like Pretty Little Liars, and there was like a whole thing. It got messy. It was really
Oh, I
yeah.
did. I did end up playing. I did play an influencer once. That was
Ooh,
one of my favorite characters
yeah.
that I played in Roll D5. So you can actually go and check it
Okay,
out one
great.
day. It's on. It's for a great. It's for a great game called. I am. I think it's called. The game is called I Am Furious, or I Will Be
Ooh,
Furious. I will. I will. I
fun.
will find the name soon.
Yeah.
That game is really fun. You're basically playing as a character who will eventually during the session become like the avatar of destruction or their own version of the avatar of destruction. Um,
Yeah.
so I was playing an influencer called Maximilian Bestman,
That
who was
sounds very on
absolutely
brand for
annoying.
you.
If you remember our dear Gideon, he was a tame in comparison. He was like definitely
Incredible.
tame in comparison. Like Maximilian was insufferable, but everybody like Julie still up to this day like writes to me sometimes go like I miss Maximilian. When are we bringing him back? I'm like I don't want to bring
Like,
Maximilian
don't
back. He
bring
was
that
the
one
stupid
back.
back.
Oh, that's so good. That's funny. I love it. All right. Well, I have our theme and tone for today.
I think your
Uh,
mic cut off again.
Hello? Can you hear me? I don't know where that accent came from, but can everybody
Maybe it's
hear me?
or maybe it's my wait.
Can chat hear me? Or is it just me? Because I do know that sometimes the mic can get kind of quiet.
No, sometimes it just cuts off. Oh,
Oh,
but Game Jousters can hear us, so it's probably video that is being nasty at me.
lame. Okay. But you can hear me just fine now, right? Is
I
it.
can hear you now.
Okay, I'm back.
If I if
Cool.
I stop if I stop hearing you, I will do a sign or something.
Perfect. I love it. Well, I
It's
have
happened
our
like
theme
only
and
once or twice.
tone. I'm going to go ahead and put that up on the overlay. So, our theme is angels and demons, and our tone is soap
Love
opera. Yeah. So, we're
that.
doing a whole,
Perfection.
yeah, heaven and hell telenovela type of thing. This is going to be fun.
I
I feel
mean,
like
you've
that's
got the
like,
Mexican over here. You have the
yeah.
expert here.
I feel like that is the perfect combo. Like, if you're gonna have a soap opera about anything like vaguely supernatural, it's gotta be like heaven and hell, angels and demons. Yeah, this whole like holy war type of thing. I think that's awesome. Um, oh god. See, I don't watch a lot of soap operas. The only actual like reference point of reference that I have for soap operas is Desperate Housewives, which is not even technically a
Yeah.
soap opera. It's like a dramedy. Um, but also like any parody of soap operas. So like the ones that are like over the top and like there's a plot twist after plot twist after plot twist, which I still feel is accurate to the genre.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
so
mean, the other thing is that the soap opera and the telenovela
mm,
have very similar tropes and very similar
yeah,
styles, but the telenovela is even like it's more ridiculous and more over the top.
yeah,
It's all about the interpersonal drama
yeah.
of like this of like this over the top characters. And I mean, Mexican telenovelas especially
Awesome.
have been worldwide popular because of how insane and ridiculous they are.
I love it.
There is and I mean we for the longest time we had zero um like absolutely zero filter. Like there's no content warning you can put in a Mexican telenovela that doesn't make it look like this should not be aired. It's just like they
Yeah.
have
It's like,
absolutely everything.
yeah, no, there's
um
no limit to how insane it can get. There's no. So, oh, Game Gesture says telenovelas seem more self aware with what they're doing, and
yeah.
American soap operas feel way too self serious. I feel like that's accurate for a lot of American television anyway. Like, American media loves to take itself so
Yeah.
seriously. Whereas, like, sometimes you can just be a parody of yourself, and that's fine. Like, that's. uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the craziest I've seen telenovelas getting is an ongoing series that is published in Mexico called La Rosa de Guadalupe, the Rose of the Lady of Guadalupe.
Okay.
It's the strangest show you will ever see. It's supposed to be like every episode is like self-contained,
Okay.
but they're supposed to be like moral lessons for people to like do better in the world and be better people. So
Okay.
usually the structure of that telenovela is there's one character who's like doing something silly and stupid or
Yeah.
dangerous or like the regular things like oh my god my cousin is doing drugs, and then the entire episode is about like the family being worried about it. But then the Virgin of Guadalupe comes with a rose into their house, and the rose just magically, like a Deus Ex Machina, fixes absolutely everything. But the thing about the Rose of Guadalupe is that they found out that they were memeable, like meme material, and they've gotten the craziest. Like I
Gotcha.
cannot tell you how crazy it. There's an episode. There's a furry episode. There's a furry episode. There's an episode where a girl her mom takes her phone away and she goes crazy. There's an
Oh.
episode where there's just crazy. All of these episodes are ridiculously crazy, and the action scenes are like full on fights. It's so badly acted, but it's one of the most popular shows, and that's why it's still ongoing. People like
I
go
love it.
crazy with yes, Game Jousters. It is
Game
the one
Jousters
where the
watches
phone,
it.
the
That's
phone,
awesome.
the mom throws the phone out the window and the girl jumps from 4 stories to get her phone.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Yes, that
I love
show
it.
is just that show is the
See,
worst and the best.
the the only reference I know about any kind of telenovelas is just it's a gif that I use a lot, which is the gif of there's a woman and the caption just says gasps in Spanish. And that one just
Oh,
it's a meme that I
that
see everywhere and
woman.
it's a gif that I've used to like in a lot of chats and stuff. And it just
I'm
makes
gonna
me
give
laugh,
you.
but
I'm
I'm
gonna
like
give
I
you
don't
context.
know the. Yeah, give me the context. Oh my gosh, I love this.
I'm gonna give you context because you have in your power the quintessential, biggest, most important Mexican telenovela meme of all time.
Okay.
That the woman you have in that meme is an actress called Itati Cantoral,
Okay.
who was who is very famous for playing villains,
Mm.
right? For playing crazy over the top villains. But that particular scene that you have in that meme is called Maldita Lisiada, which is basically she is she is like this really 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 evil bad woman, and
Okay.
she and her I think her son or something is like is like kissing a girl that's on a wheelchair, and she gets crazy and attacks her.
Oh God.
I cannot stress how much content warnings this telenovela should have. But again, that particular scene, which is called
Yeah.
Maldita Lisiada,
Yeah.
it's probably the most famous over the top crazy telenovela scene of all time. You will find it on YouTube with like millions of views just because of how ridiculous and insane. And of course, you will find it with subtitles. I mean, I will point people to see it, but content warning, it's ableist and it's bad and it's weird and it's completely ridiculous. But this is Mexican television at its highest point, which is
I love it.
what it is.
You know
It's a
what?
cultural thing.
Awesome. I dig it. I feel like I am going to end up looking up I'm just going to Google telenovelas and just start watching things, and like I'm gonna fall down the rabbit hole. Oh my gosh, Autumn, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh. Oh, for 3 months. Oh my god. Thank you. Wait, holy shit. And I just hit a sub goal. Holy shit. Thank you
Nice.
guys. I was not expecting to hit a sub goal or hit any kind of hype train tonight. Thanks. I love you, Autumn. That's my sister, by the way, in chat. She's
Hello,
yeah.
Anton.
With fun fact, Autumn Feep is actually the nickname or the username that she has is a little inside joke from us from when we were like babies.
Oh,
Because I'm like a year and a half older than her, and when she couldn't sleep, her name is Austin, but as a baby, I would just go Autumn Feep, and I would tell her to go to sleep. And so she chose the Twitch
up in
name
feet.
Autumn Feep, because that's she had to choose something that I would yell at her, and it works. Um, I will also be watching telenovelas. Thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Now I'm gonna like FaceTime my sister after this and be like, "Hey, let's make this a thing. Let's watch telenovelas together." This is our family bonding time. I love it. So so then for our Angels and Demons soap opera, I feel like we can start a lot of the times like with these episodes, sometimes I'll be like, oh, let's start building the world. Like what kind of setting are we in? Or we'll start with like, oh, let's just make our characters. Like what kind of people? I feel like this one we have to start with our characters. So I
Sure.
feel like it makes the most sense if one of us like a lot of the times I'll ask like, oh, hola, god damn it. Hi Mika in chat. I'm not
That's
saying that
Mika, of course.
I'm not saying that out loud. I think it's Mika. It is Mika, right?
I have no idea how Mika is trying to make that word happen. It's and he's tried, and I
Listen,
think that the only other person who's ever said it is Matt, like
that
twice.
makes sense. That tracks actually. Um, listen, I spend the channel points to highlight the message. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. It is Mika. Okay, I was right. Yeah, listen, I'll say a lot of shit on this channel. I curse like no tomorrow, and I when it goes on YouTube, I don't spend the time to bleep myself because that would take too fucking long. Um, but I'm not saying that nickname out loud. it's,
It's
that's
good. It's
uh,
good. Don't
yeah.
encourage him.
Anyone on YouTube, y'all can just guess, but I'm not telling you what it
You
is.
can censor for YouTube, but for me, I'm taking it to heart that you're not encouraging Mika
Yeah.
to use this mode,
Yes.
this name.
I'm a few people have. I'm not doing it for them though. That's so good. On has used it too. Oh no.
These
Yep.
people, that's
I
how they
might
show their love.
I might use the name in the Discord, but not on my own channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, have fun with this. Oh my god, he did actually highlight the chant. Oh, that's so good. Anyway, I'm ignoring that now. So for this story, I think it would make the most sense if like a lot of the times I'll be like, okay, if let's say if this was a game or if we were in like a drama of some kind and we were both playing characters in this story that we're creating, who would our characters be? So I think it makes sense if one of us is playing an angel and one of us is playing a demon. right?
Yeah.
So I have a feeling I know what your answer is going to be, but I'm curious. Would you play an angel or a demon in this?
I do have a little twist
Ooh, all
because
right.
I definitely think that regular me will would always pick demon, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you going against type? Are
what
you going
if
to go with an
what
angel?
if what if in a true soap opera fashion, the angel is secretly mischievous or evil, and the devil is
Ooh.
really trying hard to be good.
Okay, now hear me out. First off, Mika, stop. It's
Oh, I love
stop
you, I love you, I
trying
love
to
you.
yell at us about scheduling in my
I
chat.
don't
We'll
know
do this
why
after
sometimes
the
I just don't
stream.
hear you anymore.
Ah! Hello. Hello, friends.
Yeah, no, I
You
think
can hear
it's
me
just
now?
on my side.
I
It's
think so
something with
too.
video,
Damn. That's
but I did
okay.
not hear your answer.
Mika is yelling at us about, or specifically you, about filling out your scheduling. He can do that after stream, okay? Stop. He's busy trying to pick out a demon now. No, I like the idea of you playing an angel. I think it would be interesting. What if you were like a fallen angel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
love
you
that.
fell from grace and you are like, okay, fine, I'm not, I don't have to be like, the good old innocent angel anymore. I can just fuck with things or yeah. Um I did fill mine out. I filled my scheduling out the second I got the link for it. So haha. Cuz
Yeah, I
I'm
think
good
like
at Messenger.
my favorite characters to play are usually those who have been like for one reason or another fallen from grace and are trying really hard to
Yeah.
to kind of find a new place in the world, if it makes any sense.
Yeah.
So
I
I
like
kind of
it.
dig that. I kind of dig that. Yeah.
I like the idea of playing a demon, but not one that is like necessarily evil. So one of my
Yeah.
there's a show that I really love and I feel like I've referenced it a couple times on stream is I really like the show Lucifer. Which if
Yeah.
you haven't watched it, if anyone hasn't watched it, Lucifer is a show where actually Lucifer, the devil, is on Earth and he's just chilling. Like he left hell, he didn't want to run hell anymore, and he's on Earth and he's hanging out in like Los Angeles because that makes sense actually for him. But he starts helping like LAPD solving crimes. And
Yeah, I
it's really
remember. It's really
interesting.
good.
It's such a good show. I'm not caught up on it. I want to go back and rewatch it. But one of my favorite lines from that show that I really like is I think it's in like season one. It might even be in the pilot. Um, but he's still evil joining the LAPD. No, he's actually. It's interesting because he's like a good guy, kind of. But one of my favorite lines is where he says, "I'm not evil. I punish evil." Like that's the point.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that with Lucifer. So I like the idea of this demon hanging out on Earth, and he's not a bad guy. Yeah, he like maybe doesn't deal with things in very righteous ways. He will go out and like beat the shit out of someone or kill someone because yeah, but in a way of like yeah, he punishes evil. That's the point. He does take pleasure in, dealing out these like, torments or, killing people or whatever. He's like almost like in a like a mob muscle type of way, but he does it to bad guys basically, to people who like anyone who would be going to hell. He's like, well, I'll just send you there early if I have to. So I like the idea of my demon character, and I also think I'm gonna go against type. I've done this a couple times. My type when it comes to characters is I love playing like a cute little fairy girl, a cute little like a very Fallon type basically. It's like anyone who's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so cute and innocent that you don't want to kill me, and that is my defense mechanism basically. Like that is my armor, is how cute I am. But I think that I also play a lot of very femme characters. So I think this one I want to play a more masculine character. I want to play a guy, and I
Perfect.
want to play him being like maybe not like a. I love mafia stories so much, but like maybe he like hangs out in like the seedier parts of town. Like I'm taking a lot of references from Lucifer here because Lucifer runs like a nightclub, um,
Yeah.
and I think it would be cool if maybe he like was a regular at a club, or maybe he like there is like a kind of like demon hangout spot, um and that's like where he spends a lot of his time. That's like where maybe a good like focal point of where this like show is gonna be set, is gonna be at this like kind of shady bar or nightclub kind of thing where he hangs out, and he like hangs out. Maybe he's the bartender. Yeah.
One thing I would add,
Mm.
that has to do with the tone.
Yeah.
Um, they're part of what makes soap operas so enticing in a way is that most of the relationships are really intertwined and closed.
Yeah.
So often it's family dramas, or often
Mm.
it's again, this is more telenovela, but it's class drama. So it's like, oh, the poor little angel who's trying to get on the good graces of the very rich demon, or
Oh, I like
like
that.
things like that make like that soap like that kind
Yeah.
of tension for the soap opera, and also the other thing that makes soap operas kind of very enticing is there's always an insane love story in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's like family and love,
Yeah.
and it's family and love and crazy disasters happening in the middle. Like it's kind of like that universe, the one that floats around.
So I have an idea. I just hear me out on
Let's hear
this.
it.
Go with me, see the vision with me. Uh the the streak of Savannah making ships on this show will remain unbroken because I love making ships. I love making my characters smooch. Every there's been maybe like two or three guests where I didn't just fully make it to where like this was a love story. But like all of these, I'm like, and when do they kiss? But I think something that could be interesting is that the demon, like the angel, maybe the angels come from like the aesthetic of like very old money, wealth, like the angels that are on earth are the ones that
Yeah,
live in like these very, they are the, I don't want to say like the mega churches, but you know what I mean. It's like they
yeah.
live in these very like high class kind of societies.
They're
Um,
the divine nepo babies.
yes, yes, the divine nepo babies is perfect. Uh, Sav's a
Name of the
carpenter.
show.
The amount of ships we got
That's
around
the name of the show. Divine nepo babies.
divine. Oh yeah, I love that divine nepo babies. Yep, I love that. That's hilarious. Um, Puppets making fun of me. Sav's a carpenter with the amount of ships that are around here. No, so I think the story that could be interesting is that this angel that comes from this like, you know, very old money, high class, high status, wealth type of like family dynamic, uh starts hooking up with this like low class demon who is like a bartender in a shitty dive bar
Yeah,
on a shady side of
yeah,
town, and that is what made him fall from grace. Like that is what made him a
yeah.
fallen angel. And
Oh my
the
God, they found out. The family found out,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it was like a
drama.
massive, big, terrible drama. Yes, very
Yes,
soap opera.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
can see that.
and I think that it was a situation of they were just like, I think they were just like hooking up. They were like just kind of like fuck buddies for a while. But when the demon finds out that it's like, oh, your family kicked you out for that, and is like gets so like defensive and protective, and it's like that's kind of like a almost like romantic gesture of like going after. It's like, okay, I'm gonna fight all of them, and like has to
I
be.
stopped hearing for
Oh
I stopped hearing for
no!
like 3 seconds.
Oh no! Can you hear me now? I'm just gonna
Yes,
start making
perfectly.
weird noises. Oh, good. I love that it was like the me making weird noises that brought my sound back. But yeah, so
But I don't
I
know if it's your sound or mine. So you were everybody probably heard you. It was just me.
yeah, and that's fine. It's okay. Um, Imagine how
But you were
annoying
saying,
Gabriel's nepo kid would be. Oh my god, you're so right. But yeah, no. So I
yeah,
think that
that's my dad.
yeah. Oh yes. So I think it would be really fun if like maybe they were like just like, oh, this is just sex. It's just a casual thing. Like, they were just like fuck buddies for a while. But when the family finds out, he falls from grace, he gets kicked out. The demon actually, like, I think my demon character would actually get like pissed off and like really like kind of like defensive and protective over your character as like the angel. And I think that would be really fun to be like, those are the hints of like, no, they are actually in love, but it's just this demon is like, okay, I'm gonna go fight all of them now, I guess. Like, is just really mad like on the angel's behalf, not realizing that it's just because he's like in love. I think that would be such a fun
I
story
would
to tell.
I would say, to create some tension to it,
Mm,
the angel is actually more glad because I do like the idea of like they were hooking up first, just to
yeah,
create more tension. So, but the angel, once he's fallen from grace and has been like kicked out from the nepo baby throne,
yeah,
he kind of loves that lifestyle. So he's like more about keeping the falling from grace lifestyle than actually coming back. So he needs to like fake how much he's
oh,
not enjoying this new fallen
yeah,
from grace aesthetics, and in a way that's how that's I feel there could be an interesting tension in which my personal interest in this whole affair is, as long as I'm with you,
yeah.
I can keep the fallen from grace kind of thing. But as long as
Mm,
you're with me, that love is starting to build up. But as the story progresses, you know that the angel is not really budging in the love department. He just wants to keep the
yeah.
he just wants to live the like this kind of like rich kid who suddenly found out there's like a suburb that is not rich, and it's like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air in reverse.
The angel is on Rumspringer. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, I love that the angel I do love the fact that you are staying a little in your type of just this like messy rich kid like
It's happened again. It's happened
it's
again.
no,
Why?
it's so funny because this has happened to me so many times. Like, okay, so I'm in me and Danielle are both in this game. I said it before, we're currently like recording for it. It hasn't been released yet, but we're both in this game, and the character that I created for this, I started my character creation, my session 0 with, okay, I don't want to play my normal like heiress nepo baby type. I want to play like someone that's a little bit scrappier. And as I went on, I was like, I'm still just making like a lot of my like, heiress, princess, nepo baby types still have an element of like self-insert. So I was hoping, going like the scrappy route, I was not going to go with a self-insert character. The more details I gave her, the more I was like, I still just made myself. I made more of a self-insert with this character than I have with any of my others, and it's so funny. That I just kind of embraced it at this point. I was like, yeah, okay, so she's just me. Um Oh my gosh, hi Emily.
Emily.
We are essentially making a telenovela with angels and demons. So far we've got me playing a demon bartender on like a shady side of town, whereas Danielle over here is playing the fallen angel who only fell from grace because the divine nepo baby, the divine family that the angel comes from, finds out that
Microphone.
son of a whore. Sorry. Uh, yeah, divine nepo baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Divine nepo baby. We name that. That is now the title of the show. Can you hear me now? Am I still gone?
I can't hear you again, Savannah.
Just a few minutes. Just make weird noises for mic checks.
Yeah, there. I can hear you.
And we're back now. Yay. Yeah, I was just explaining that we've got the divine nepo baby falling from grace after the family finds out that he's been secretly hooking up with the shady bartender in the dive bar on the shitty side of town, who is also a demon, so fraternizing with the enemy.
Just a
Unfortunately, the
quick.
demon is start. Hmm?
No, I was gonna say just a quick little pause. I
Yes,
would be. I would like to add another telenovela trope,
please.
which has to do with naming. So
Ooh.
usually in telenovelas, there's something that makes, especially Mexican telenovelas,
Mm-hmm.
um, for some reason, somebody thought in the middle of the 20th century that long names with like is that a word? Rambunctious, like
Yeah,
pompous,
yeah, yeah.
pompous
Pompous,
last
yeah.
names. Yeah, pompous last names was like the way of showing kind of like the upbringing of these horrible characters. So it was
Yep.
very normal to create characters that were called like um, Daniel Alejandro Esteban de la Garza, and it
Yeah,
was like this massive like name with
yeah.
seven different names.
It's
So I
it's
was
like
thinking,
it's like a I don't remember his full name, but from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Esteban, who had like the huge long, yeah.
yeah, that's a telenovela trope. Yeah, exactly,
I
that's a
love it. Okay,
telenovela trope.
I love that.
So I was thinking in terms of like naming. I could like just
Mm.
grab some angel names and be like Nathaniel Gabriel.
Yeah,
I don't know what the last name would be, but like Nathaniel Gabriel Armazel Damazel, and there's like just like these kind of massive names. Uh, uh, these massive like names like created like by just adding up like the most pompous
yeah.
names ever, just like stringing them up.
I feel like you should do the you should do that, but like find the like these like biblical or like archangel names, so like Gabriel, like all of these, but then find
Yes.
whatever the like Mexican Spanish pronunciations of these names or versions of these names would be. So like instead of John, be like Juan or something like that. You know, to like
Oh,
make it
I
like the
do
most
have
Hispanic.
them
Yeah.
because they're basically the same ones, but of
Yeah.
course they have their own. So you have
Yeah.
Michael is Miguel,
Mhm.
Gabriel instead of Gabriel, Rafael, which is Raphael,
Mhm.
Uriel, Azrael, Raciel, Janiel, Serafiel, Sandalfon.
Yeah.
All these are like basically the same, but some of them do have translation, like Miguel and Michael,
Yeah.
Gabriel and Gabriel, Rafael and Rafael. Um, I don't know if some of these other ones have. I think that because the other ones are like less commonly used, those are the ones that actually do have a translation. Miguel, Gabriel, Rafael, which is also a very beautiful name for an angel. Miguel, Gabriel,
Yes.
Rafael.
I love that actually. Um Also, I just because Emily in chat was like, I also thought about Esteban from Zack and Cody. I just I looked up his full name because I wanted to remember what it was. It's Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la. I can't do it with the fucking accent. I tried. I like I took French in high school. I'm not good at this. Esteban
I'll find
Julio
it.
Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
It says, here it is. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. That is the most
Incredible.
telenovela name that you can ever imagine.
I love it. I love the fact that they did that, like,
And
because,
it's more telenovela
yeah.
if you say it in a way that you have to say it like this. You have to turn around and
Yeah.
just look at the camera straight, really deeply, and say, Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. So it's just like it
I
has to be
it
over the top.
it reminds me of that one scene where he says, no one calls Esteban Julio, and he says his full name, and he goes, a thief, and then like one of either Zach or Cody just goes, no one has the time. I love it. I do. I love the idea of, so for naming. If we're getting into like naming conventions for our characters, I love the idea of your angel character having the like dramatic, long-winded, but then my character has like one name, just his first name,
Yeah.
no last name, no title. It's just, and it's like I want to make it something that is like, maybe I don't know. I'm like just something that's like two syllables, like the shortest first name, or like a one syllable thing. I'm looking up. I just looked up demon name generator to see what I could find, because fantasy name generator is my favorite. Is
Yeah.
my best friend. Um,
Well, Satan is two syllables.
Satan. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so it's
Let's
Satan, but it's
see
Satan.
here. Let's see. I'm just gonna look up
Actually,
demon
the name
names.
for Satan in Spanish is amazing. It's Satanás.
Santanas.
Satanás.
I love it. That's awesome. Wait? How do you pronounce that?
Diablo.
Oh, I'm. Is that wait?
Beelzebub. Beelzebub is like Belzebub.
Oh,
Um,
Baal or Baal
Baal.
is a good one. Baal, Baal. One of
Baal.
the seven princes of hell. I don't need him to be that high title though. I want him to be like a low level. I want him to also be lowborn amongst demon
Ah,
hierarchy. Like that's what
let's
he is
find it.
like. Yeah, he is like the scrappiest, like the lowborn of lowborn type of like
So the
character.
classification of demons, there is the okay, I'm here. Here we
Oh,
are.
you know what?
Wikipediaing the tears of hell. This is gonna look amazing in our resumes about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, my listen, my like search history is wild. Like looking up like I have like baby name generators or baby names like websites pinned. I'm surprised I don't get ads for like the ads thinking I'm pregnant, because I look up baby names constantly, and I'm like, it's not even, I'm just making people in my brain. Like those are my children. It's really funny. Okay, let's see. I honestly, I think it would be even funnier if maybe he like gave himself, like maybe he has like a name that he gave himself.
Yeah.
Like Joe, the the demon of minor inconveniences. Oh my god. I did see that you said that in chat earlier, and I was trying to like, while I was trying to think of like what his role was. I love the idea of the demon of minor inconveniences. That's hilarious. Let's see. Cuz yeah, if he's like a just a bartender kind of thing. Like he's just like chilling in on earth or whatever, and just kind of doing his thing. I think it would be um I think he would be like a demon of minor inconveniences, because it's like at most he like, you know, uh if he sees guys being assholes in the bar, he'll probably like, water their drinks down and things like that. It's like not something, if he sees them, I feel like one thing he does a lot is he's very House of Lonely Socks and Random Keys. No, no, no. What I think he does is like, because he's a bartender, I think his like target for like the people that he like goes after is mostly like dudes who are being assholes in bars. So like if he sees like a guy like, slipping something into a girl's drink, he'll go over and like switch the drinks, or he'll like go and at like he'll figure out something and slip something into his drink instead, and then go make her a new clean. Ah. He buys this Sonic
Back.
Ice and crams those cups with it. That's awesome. But yeah, so I don't know how much of that you heard, but
It was just yeah, I just lost 2 seconds.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fast with my.
I
I don't
noticed.
know
Yeah,
why
we're
it's
good.
doing that, but now when you spoke close, immediately it came back.
Oh,
Maybe that
that's good
has
to
to do
know.
with it. I don't
So
know.
maybe I'll just
I don't know.
get right here and talk like this for the rest of the stream. How about that? I don't need that ASMR title in my life.
Yeah, very
He
intimate
buys
and close.
I one of these days. That's hilarious. He buys the Sonic Ice and crams those cups with it. Yeah, I think that's like if a guy is being mildly obnoxious, yes, he will probably like water down people's drinks. But if he sees someone actually like making someone uncomfortable or actively doing something that could harm someone, he'll go in and like switch their drinks, or he'll like slip something into the guy's drink and then go make the girl like a fresh
Yeah.
one so that she never has to like deal with that. I think that would be really fun. It's like that's his like, you know, his torment method on Earth is like he is way more observant than even like the normal bartender. I think that's a weird like power, like superpower that he has, is like he just knows everything going on in this bar. Like he just sees it, kind of like eyes in the back of your head kind of situation. That's his like power. Um Ooh, so maybe like a name that
How did he get
means
it? How did he get the job?
oh, um I think maybe that's a good question. Either when he decided to come to Earth, either it is like a bar that is like run by demons, and it's one that is like one that he's he's kind of, hold on, why is my internet now acting weird? No, we're good. Okay. Sorry. He makes a mean hurricane. Yeah. Um I think either when he came to Earth the bar was run by other demons and he had a buddy, or he's got that kind of like because demons can be very charming. That's part of their whole like lore, is like they're very tempting. So I think he just kind of like, if it was run by humans and it's
Oh
a
my
normal human
god.
place, he just like,
I would love if my angel is very boring.
oh my god, yeah, yeah.
He's one of those guys who just like watches football and watches football.
Oh
And,
yeah,
he's like
I think my demon guy like really is what makes him like come out of his shell and get, I think he makes him like get messy. Like is like, oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna like, first off, I'm going to like seduce this angel. Just, I think he seduces the angel because he's bored. I think he just does it because he's
yeah.
like, this is gonna be so funny if I can get an angel into bed. And then he does. And then like
And
the sex is
then he's
good and
like,
it just keeps happening.
now I have to listen to him speak for like 15 minutes. Just like shut up and go to sleep, Angel.
Yeah, right? It's like, dude, stop talking. Yeah. Oh my god, I love that. But then I think like the sex is good, so it just keeps happening. Like he just, yeah, and but because of that, he like
I would
almost
never make a
teaches.
character whose sex isn't good. That's that's gonna be I'm gonna write that in my book. I
Yep.
will never make a character who is I will never make a character who's fine in the head, and I will never
Who's
make a character
bad?
whose sex isn't good.
That's awesome. Yeah, never. We can never allow making a character who's bad in bed.
Yeah.
The angel thinks reading Ulysses makes you interesting. Yeah, I think maybe the first time like meet. Oh, how did they meet? So if he fell from grace because he started hooking up with the demon, how did he meet the demon in the first place?
Hmm. Good
Yeah,
question. Hmm. I'm trying
like
to
did he get
think.
lost or something?
I don't think he got lost. I think he strayed on purpose.
Mm.
And it was like, or maybe maybe the way they caught him is that he downloaded the app to hook up with demons. He
He's on a dating app for. Oh my god, I'm like snorting laughing. That's awesome. That's
he's
so fucking funny.
On Lucinder on
Yeah.
Lucinder.
Unloose Cinder. My idea was not
But
nearly
he,
as
but he
funny.
actually,
That's
but he
so
actually,
good.
he had to
Only
catfish as
flames.
a demon. Yeah, he
Yes.
had to catfish as a demon.
Oh my god, he catfished him as a demon. See, I had a completely like landlordsmeet.com game jousters. Damn. Wild.
That's
I'm I'm pinning
we're
only
here for
flames
the
though. That's
fantasy
awesome.
world, not the real world.
I kind of want Only Flames to also be the name of the episode instead of Divine Nepo Babies. I think Only Flames is
Yeah.
great. So my other idea, my other option, which is not nearly as funny as getting onto a demon dating site, which was he was tasked with being like a guardian angel to a person, to a human, and followed this human, like is trying to get this human like saved basically, who is like straying from this like righteous path or whatever. Like maybe he used to be a fucking preacher or something, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But like maybe he like follows this human into the bar and is like trying to like be a friend, but is really like his actual like guardian angel. But then when the family tries to check in and be like, "Hey, how is your work going with this human that you're supposed to be like looking after and that you're supposed to save?" And he is just so distracted that he's just like,
I
"Huh?"
I would like this idea if this is the 10th human he fucks up. Because like
Yeah.
we're gonna give you an easy one. We're gonna
Yeah.
give you one. We're gonna give you one that just is never tempted by anything, and somehow that human ends up at a bar. It's like
Yeah.
it's one of like we're giving you 10 humans of you, and you basically fucked up the 10 of them. What are you doing?
Let's give you, yeah, we're going to give you a good easy, like this person is maybe like a really really good kind person and just hasn't been to church
Yeah,
in a couple of weeks and that's
you
it,
just need to be
right?
there. You just need like mom and dad, angel being like, you know what? This is gonna be so easy. My cousin told me that this guy has never ever jerked off in his life. It's fine. This is gonna work out
Yes.
perfectly. We just need one win so he can get into the pearly
Just
gates. Just
one.
one win. This is the one, and
Yeah.
that's the one he fucks up the most.
Yeah. And it's like the first day. Like the first day of like being with this human. Ah. Hello?
Not
No?
yet.
Not yet?
Can you hear me?
Hello? I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Am
I
I
can hear
back
you
yet?
now.
We're back. Okay. Well, I
Yes.
was gonna say like this is probably like the first day that he has like after being assigned.
Yes,
We're
yes,
gone
yes.
again. What the hell? I don't. I shall. I'm just gonna start speaking gibberish
I
language.
hear you.
Hello. Hello. Are we still
A
gone?
little bit. Yes.
Am I still
Yes, I can hear you
gone?
now.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. 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 Good.
Did our
Yeah.
chat friends hear our exchange we had
Yes.
with like
If chat heard the whole gibberish that
maybe
I
it's
was
my
shouting out, maybe it's your
maybe it's
headphones.
my headphones. Yeah, maybe it's my headphones. I will try
Oh,
like
yeah. Yeah, Game Jousters
okay,
still
so
thinks we all sound fine. So,
I'm gonna try
I don't
and
know.
just take these things off my head. Maybe it is my headphones. Let's
Maybe.
say goodbye headphones.
Try that. Okay.
Okay, so let's try it for a while here and hope
Yeah.
you don't hear yourself.
Okay. Yeah, and if
There we go.
anyone in chat, if y'all guys hear an echo or anything, like let me know. I don't hear any echo or anything. I think I'm hearing things just fine. Um,
Perfect.
but if anyone else starts hearing weird shit, let us know. Um, It's a okay. Wait, hold on. I got lost. What were we talking about? Oh, I was saying, what if it's like this is like the very first day that this angel was actually like assigned to go and be with this human, and this human just immediately that day is like, huh, I lost my job or something like crazy like that, or I got broken up with. I guess I'm gonna go get a drink, and just goes and gets. Let's see. If you're on Discord, take a look at the settings and watch it to see if it's maybe swapping inputs for some reason. We're not on Discord. I'm on Video Ninja,
Video.
which I've never had an issue with before, and it does still look like my audio source is the
Yeah, it's probably
microphone.
just my. It was probably my headphones. So
Yeah.
let's,
Maybe
let's
it's
see if
like
it
just
has.
the yeah, maybe it's just the batteries in the headphones were dying or something.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's
Um
probably my headphones because they've been misbehaving a little bit lately.
oh, okay.
So it is probably that because they did do some like weird interference, and when I was like trying to play something on my computer, it was not
Yeah.
sounding. So
Oh,
it's probably that.
okay.
A
But you can hear
hundred
me just fine now, right?
perfectly.
Love it. Okay. Um, but yeah, I think that that would be really cool if it's like his very first day on this human that's supposed to be just an easy, simple thing, and immediately goes
What if he
into
fucks them up on purpose?
what if he what?
Fucks them up on purpose.
Oh,
He's the one who took
interesting.
him to the demon bar, saying like, "We're going to church."
Interesting. Okay. So then I think that I like that idea. Well, so then in why is my internet on okay. Sorry, my Twitch internet was being weird now. We're good. I don't think it disconnected. I think we're okay. Um but I like the idea then what if the angel was the one who initially hit on the demon? Cuz at first I was thinking, "Oh, what if the demon like corrupted this angel and like made
Oh,
him
I have a. I think you're touching something interesting, but I'm just gonna double down on that. What if the demon was actually asking? What if the angel was actually getting the bartender to tempt the human, and like he was like
Oh,
doing it on purpose, and then he ended up like,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I
like he was
like
supposed to.
that. So does the angel like does he want to fall from grace? Does he not want to be
That's what
like
I'm thinking. That's what
a guardian angel
I'm.
anymore? I kind of
Maybe
like
he wants
it.
to fall. Maybe I think it's too simple if he wants to fall from grace. Maybe he owes this. Maybe I'm just gonna jump into maybe another tone, but let hear me out and
Yeah.
see if you're hear me out and see if your gears mind gears do something fun. What I'm thinking is this nepo baby angel probably did something that got him a big debt, and he needs to like corrupt some humans to like catch up on that debt for some reason. Like
Oh,
he owes this mafia, this demon mafia or something,
yes.
because he probably partied too hard, and
Yeah.
in that hard party he got some like weird divine drugs, and those weird divine drugs were actually super expensive, and he never paid them back, and now they're trying to like break his legs. So now he's trying to
Yeah.
like co-opt as many humans as he can so he can just like pay for that debt back. So there's like this nepo
Yeah.
baby who just doesn't want to tell his parents that, hey, can you give me some divine money because I need to pay this like
Yeah.
there's like drug dealers that are trying to kill me.
So I think it's more like, ooh, hi Renegade. Back is sore from yesterday. It's an early bedtime. Hello to Savannah and the awesome Danielle. Thank
Hello.
you.
Oh
We are
wow,
having a
hello, I'm
ton of
Renegade.
fun. We're now talking about interesting, like, I like the idea of it being like a soul debt kind of thing. Like maybe the
Yeah,
mafia is
it
actually
is.
like a higher level demon, like one that like maybe it's like either one. Ooh, plot twist, big
Ooh,
plot
wait.
twist. Go on.
The, the again, telenovela style.
Yeah.
My angel thought mommy and daddy had a lot of soul energy in their coffers, and he could just like steal from that, pay for the drugs, but mommy and daddy are broke.
Ooh.
Like mommy and daddy angels are broke,
And
and he
so like
found out after the fact.
yeah.
So his entire family's falling off from grace, and they're like, we fucking need good souls. Please go and nurture some because your father's
Yeah.
too old and your mom is drunk, and it's like
Yes.
we like the entire family's kind of fucked up, and they were like relying on this kid to like just like bring that soul energy back in, but he's the
Yeah.
one who ended up fucking it up, and the entire family's going broke. They're living on debt. Of yeah, Arrested Development with
Arrested
the
Development,
divine
yes.
person.
That's awesome. This is like I love the idea of the debt being like a soul debt of like you owe this many souls. It's like Jack Sparrow almost, where it's like you owe like
Saved
how
souls.
many
Yeah, you.
souls, like yeah. But I love the idea of him going on this, like maybe he was like gambling or whatever, and he lost like the amount of good souls that he had, that he had saved, right? Um because the idea of like, I love the idea of them having angels or like heavenly savings, you know? It's like, oh, that's what they really mean by I'm going to save your soul. It's like it goes into like a bank account.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my
they're
gosh. And then,
they're literally savings.
can Bible Joe be in the soap opera and just be this show's version of Job from Arrested Development? Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, that's so good. I love this. Oh my god. So, okay, I like this idea. Okay, so my plot twist was going to be like, what if this this demon mob boss, right? This like high level, powerful, scary, fucked up, like, demon mafia boss that your angel owes money to, or owes like souls to, basically now. And you're trying to like corrupt all these souls to go to this demon mafia boss. What if that is my demon's family, and my demon is actually more chill of a demon and didn't want to be in this, like, I don't want to fuck people up, like I don't want to take like innocent souls, I want to take bad guy asshole souls, right? Because that's the point. And I want to keep tempting like assholes to be assholes so I can take their souls. So that's why he like kind of left the family, because he wasn't that ambitious. He wasn't as ambitious as being a demon mafia boss, right?
Yeah.
So he left his own family to go and be a bartender in a shitty dive bar. So when your angel shows up, and then after they like, are starting this whole like affair, and then they start like really talking and like getting to know each other, my demon learns that you're like, oh, you're like, you owe these souls, like that's why you were in the bar, is because you owe these souls to such and such demon. And then my demon is like, you owe them to who? And realizes of like, oh, that's my family, oh no. Oh, that's so
Very
good.
Romeo and Juliet kind of.
Yes, I love the amount of Romeo and Juliet stories I've met. I love a Romeo and Juliet, they're so good. It's such a good story to tell. So we've made gay angel demon Romeo and Juliet in mafia story
Slash mafia slash.
slash telenovela. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm looking at these different. Okay, Bale is interesting. I looked up demon, or like, demon origin names and like what they mean, because I think that was interesting. Um, there's one that is Baal, that we talked about. Apparently means master or lord, which I think is cool. Shax, Shax, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Shax is a demon known as a great marquis of hell, ruling over legions of demons. He is typically depicted as a stork, which I think is funny. I also just kind of like the name Shax. That's kind of sick. Um, and I like the idea of him being like this great marquis of hell. Maybe like he was supposed to be, because he is also technically demonic nepo baby, right?
Yeah.
Or at least
Oh,
he
he
like,
never. But he doesn't want to say.
yeah, but he doesn't want to be. Like
They're
he
both
was
they're both nepo babies who don't want to be nepo
who don't want
babies.
to be. And my demon is more just like, fuck your family, I'm not doing this, like disowned himself, whereas your guy is like not realizing that he harmed the family, and then the family kind of like got rid of you. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's fun. That's awesome. I love the idea of then the demon, like my family, finding out that, oh, this fucking angel who is falling and who is like owes us all these souls now has this like relationship with our estranged child, right?
Yeah.
So then it turns into, I think, like point of drama would be like, hey, let's sweeten the deal, like we'll lower your soul debt if you convince my son to come back to our family, to come back to our, like, to our dynamic, like the family business or whatever. And yeah, and your angel character kind of being like, well, he's already told me he doesn't want to, but this could really help me like lower my debt. So I guess I'm gonna like pull some like, kind of behind your back shady shit, manipulate you into like going back to your family kind of thing. And I love that idea of like it being like the demon family then being like, hey, we can use you for our benefit and use this like debt that you owe us to kind of lord that over your head. Oh man, this is spicy. I like this story. This
It's
is
getting there. It's
crazy.
getting there. It's getting
This is
there.
getting messy. Shax being depicted as a stork makes me think he could actually overthrow God and the kingdom of heaven if not for him having to deliver babies. That's actually so funny.
Game
Oh,
Justice is very fun.
that's oh yeah, no, Game Jousters cracks me up. Game Jousters is hilarious. He's constantly like one of the most active people in my chat and just is always throwing out the funniest shit. But I do think that Shax being a demon or being the name for my
What did the
demon
angels find?
like
It's all a Ponzi scheme.
is a Ponzi scheme
Of course, it's a
or it's
Ponzi
an
scheme.
MLM.
Of course, it's a Ponzi scheme. The only one who gets the reaps the reward is like the higher angels and
Yeah,
archangels. Everybody else is just
obvi.
like hustling.
It's so good. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. I like Shax. And then like maybe he did have like a longer name. But he like renounced the title. He got rid of all of his like names and titles and maybe his name was like
First prince of the second
yeah, and it
millennium
was
into the
like Shaximaloth or some bullshit that had like a million syllables or something like that. But he was just like, nah, Shax. And I feel like it works for like him being a bartender. It feels like a fake name that you would give. That's why they're all wait. What if the souls collecting is a Ponzi scheme and that's how the families lost their fortunes? That's why they're all getting real jobs. Yes. Oh my god, that's awesome.
the end of this
Oh
story. They're just
no.
like humans, like hustling. That's the end
Yeah.
of it.
This whole thing is just hustle culture. Oh, that's so good.
Now, for a soap opera, we need plot twists within the plot twist.
Yeah, we
That's
need like someone has an evil twin or someone like fake their
yeah.
death or like yeah, that has to be okay. So
Or like my dad and your dad actually hooked up in the
oh yes. Oh my god. Yeah, like our family like patriarchs. I do love the idea of all of this being just so queer too. Like this is just the gayest story.
ending up being brothers because my like your dad ended up hooking up with my mom, and after like
Oh,
2 seasons they find out they're brothers. That is so like that is telenovela material. That is
they
the
find out
optimum.
they find out that the person they've been hooking up with is actually secretly their like half brother because of
Yes.
oh, that's messy. Oh my gosh. There's so much like mess to this. I love it. Oh, and then like when everything is revealed, like the mom, like your mom, like leaves your dad to go and be with my character's dad or something like that, and it's just that's how she falls from grace, and then my character is like, well, god damn it, like
Now
I,
everybody's falling from grace.
yeah, but it's also just like well, shit. I had to find it. Getting medieval monarchy here. Yeah, we're adding some Game of Thrones shit into this story too. Oh my god. Oh, but I do think like then another plot twist is like, oh, actually, like I'm not biologically my
Yeah,
dad's
exactly.
kid, so we're not
Perfect. Yeah,
actually
perfect.
like biologically related. So it's fine that we were hooking up and like there's so much just fucking backstabbery cheating. I think my character, like, at the beginning of the story, like, my character is part of his, like, traumatic backstory is that his mom died when he was, like, his mom, maybe, like, the story was that his dad hooked up with a human, and so he's actually only half demon. He's not really full demon. He's half human, which is why he kind of, like, feels more empathy towards humans, too. Um,
Yes.
but like he was always told that his mom like died in like childbirth or something like that. So or like died like when he was really young. But then like halfway through the series, the mom shows up and is like, "My son." And it's like, "I thought you were dead." There has to be like a character you think is dead but isn't really. Yeah. I'm like, how many weird like plot twist side stories
Yeah.
can we add to this? I'm just gonna Google like common oh wait,
Telenovela
let's see.
tropes.
Oh, okay. Game Jousters just made this reference, and I know exactly the song you're talking about, which is there's a song there's a song about that a girl is in love with a boy named Johnny, and her dad tells her that they're half siblings, and she gets sad. The song ends with the mom telling the girl that it's actually fine because she's not actually her father's daughter, so it's okay that you're in love with this Johnny guy, like because you're not siblings. This is actually I know the story, and I was thinking about that song when I added that plot twist in here. Yeah, I'm gonna look up like telenovela tropes to see like how many more just crazy shit we can put in here. So this is also this is something that I did with when I had Janelle, Boss Jellybean on the show too. Because what was our story? It was like Mafia High Fantasy or something. Or no, it was like I don't remember. It was like Mafia and fantasy type of story that we were making. And so we're like, okay, this is like a book talk romantasy romance novel. So what are some popular romantasy tropes that
Yeah.
show up? And like, let's just shove all of them into this
I
one
mean,
story.
I
I
have
want
a
to do
good
it with
list
this.
here.
You
That seems
looked
to
up
be good.
good.
10 things to expect while watching telenovelas. First, a secret twin. That's
Yep.
one.
Evil twin.
Um, Another one, paranormal activity. There's always dead family members trying to communicate with the living.
Yep. Yep.
Anticipate cameos by shamans, psychics, and ghosts. Usually female influenced dress.
I
Fashion crimes against
okay.
humanity.
Wait.
Hospital visits. A lot of hospital visits. Everyone visits the hospital at least once. People suffer horrible fates like gunshot wounds, stabbings, overdoses, bashings, poisonings,
Yep.
botched surgery. Uh, when if not, characters become comatose, paralyzed, and blind. They always have miraculous recovery at an important event. Those
Yeah.
are the lucky ones. The unlucky ones will sent to mental institutions. Oh my God, this is so
There's so
Mexican, so
many.
Mexican. Yeah,
That's so crazy.
a lot of product placements.
Yeah.
I love
That's awesome.
jail time. Detectives and police departments are useless when it comes to investigating in telenovelas. The innocent are
Yeah.
constantly jailed for crimes they didn't commit.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay, wait. Big
shock pregnancies.
oof.
It's
I
babies
cannot
are a
say
wonderful thing. It's also the telenovela's favorite plot device. Happy married couples hardly ever become pregnant because hello, that's boring. Then again, happy married couples in telenovelas are virtually non-existent. You're more likely to see an unwed couple become pregnant by accident or an adulterous married woman become pregnant in a classic Who's Your Daddy. Oh my God, these are telenovelas are the worst.
yeah. They're
Couple songs.
so
Most
fun
telenovelas will
though.
have specific songs for specific couples.
I love this. I'm obsessed with this. It's so good. Okay, this did give me some ideas though. Okay. So hear me out. I think like a subplot that's happening is there is like a weird reference to throw into all of this, but like Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
Um there is like a Mr. Crocker type of character. There is like a human that maybe he's a human that works in the bar with Shax, right? And he like fully believes, he's like a crackpot conspiracy theorist who fully believes that like angels and demons are real, because in this whole story we were also like, a big conflict is we're also trying to hide our identities,
Yeah.
we're trying to hide that we're actually angels and demons. So this like crackpot that works with Shax at the bar fully believes that angels and demons are real, and is like trying to at every turn finding like proof. He's an evangelical, yes, he is like always has like, is clutching a cross or is holding rosary beads for some reason, like is like always, he's like, I have to go into the break room and pray. And it's like, dude, it's Friday night, do your fucking job, we're at a bar, like pour some drinks. Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, but he is fully like big Dib from Invader Zim vibes, yes. I was, yeah, Dib, Mr. Crocker, just very like, is always trying to find proof. And so there's always like um crazy church people coming in trying to like investigate Shax, or investigate like your like angel family. And there's always like, in like every episode you think like, oh my gosh, they've actually found it, they've actually found proof, how are they gonna get out of it? And then they end up getting out of it anyway, like every single time. I think something like that. And then you did mention one thing that I think could be really interesting, which is I think if my character, because if Shax like left his family, doesn't really want anything to do, because he's only half human, and he's a lot more like he's a lot more just, empathetic towards humans. That's why he's a lot more chill. He doesn't really care about the soul dealings in the mafia the way like his father does. I feel like when he finds out that your angel, did we settle on a name for your angel yet? Do we have a full name yet?
We haven't, but I need
No.
to come up with
Yeah.
one.
You
Uh,
look at that while I ramble about this like idea, but it's like
yes.
when finding out that your angel actually like owes a debt to my father, and is like in this act of trying to be very like protective over this fallen angel that I've like fallen in love with, tries to actually go after and like attack dad, but then gets hurt in the process, and because he's half human, he doesn't have as much invulnerability as like the full demons do. So fully gets the like comatose plot line of like, gets hurt in some way and ends up in the hospital and stays there forever, like in a coma.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was because he got like just his shit rocked from his actual demon dad. Every time Shax get rebellious, his dad goes, now, that's the human in you talking. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like, this is like I haven't seen my father in 20 years or whatever, and like, I'm gonna go after my dad now because he's putting my not boyfriend in danger. Oh my god. I love this. I love the soap opera prompt. Every time I pull it, I get excited because I'm like, how fucking dramatic can I get this? How like over the top and messy can we make it? It's so fun.
Let's go with Gabriel Serafin del Metatron.
I love that. Can you put that in chat for
Yes.
me? Thank you. I love it. Let's see if I can say it properly now with the accent. That's one thing I like. I get very weirdly like self-conscious, is like, I want to be able to say things properly with the right pronunciations, like with the accents, but then I feel like I just sound like a fucking cartoon character of myself if I do it.
It's gonna be easy because Gabriel, you just like
Gabriel
pronounce
Serafin
Gabriel
del
like the
Metatron.
again like the girl Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Gabriel
Serafin,
Serafin
Serafin, Serafin, y Metatron with an accent on the O.
Metatron. I love it. That's awesome. Oh wait, does being half human have an effect on his perception of time? Like Shaq says, I haven't seen my dad in 20 years, and his dad, when Shaq's visit, is like, a visit already? We just had lunch not long ago. Oh yeah. Okay, so I think like, yeah, because like
Very like
the
Adventure
angels,
Time.
yeah, I think like the angels and demons are like, they are like immortal, right? Or they can't like, they're immortal in the fact that they don't die of old age. They can be killed. It's just very difficult. Um and also like uh so I think like with Shax being half human, he is, I want to say, like very like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings is like, yeah, he's 80 but he looks like, 29, or he looks like he's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like I think he's got like very very long life. Um but 20 years is still like, a long time, just not as long as what us as like humans would think it is. But yeah, for him, it's like we just saw each other 20 years ago. It's like that's so soon. Whereas, yeah, I think his dad is like maybe like hundreds of years old, but maybe he like just hit triple digits, which is like for humans, it's like it's kind of the equivalent of like I just turned 30 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But he like just turned like, 100. I love that idea. I love it. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's so good. I love these characters so much already. I'm like, I want to write this story. I can see like visibly I can see the like dramatic like camera angles and the turns and the zooms in on like people's faces during different conversation parts, and like I can see this. I can see the scene where Shax goes and tries to like attack his father, and then like the next, like you hear like the clatter. You see a slow motion clatter of like a knife falling to the ground, and then the next scene is like Shax in the hospital bed. Oh my god, I can see. I need to storyboard this. End of the year is coming. Imagine a big family photo type picture with the year's characters. Oh, that's fun. You know what, Game Jesters? I have been thinking about that because I've got two more episodes after this coming up. Um, and the final episode of 2025 is going to be on December 14th. And I did think about like I should do kind of like a fun like a year wrap up kind of thing where I like, you
Nice.
know, find like do like a compilation of like the recaps of every episode, or do like a I can only draw like so much of these like little doodles. I can't draw the actual characters because I'm not that good at drawing yet. But I do think a fun like little recap of all of the episodes, like all of the characters I've made this year, could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I like the idea of doing a little year recap, or a little year like compilation of like look at all of this stuff that I've done. I think that'd be really
Maybe you can
cool.
end up one day running a battle royale with all of the characters.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, because I'll get up to what? I'll be at like 34 episodes by the end of the year,
That's
which is
68
crazy.
characters.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And honestly, some of these characters, some of these episodes, like, we didn't make just one character each. We made, like,
Yeah, it's
full
like
casts,
world.
you know? Yeah. Because, like, so that's something I would want to know is, like, oh, what would the name of Shax's dad be? Like, what is his actual, family name? What is his actual full thing? So, yeah, actually, I am going to look that up now just because I think that'll be fun. I want to see. Let's see. Shax. Okay. So Shax didn't give me like an origin or anything. I just found it, funny enough, on Nameberry, which is a baby name website. Um, but it doesn't give me like an origin name, or like a country of origin or something for its name. But I feel like I should go with. Let's see. I'm just gonna look up demon names again. Uh,
I'm looking to.
Maybe Shax is just like a name he gave himself. Maybe his full name is like. Uh, oh wait, that's cool. Um, Al
Wait, Davy Jones? Davy Jones is one of the demons?
Davy Jones. Oh no.
Like, I see the list of all these biblical demons, and then there's Davy Jones in the list, and this is Wikipedia.
Oh boy.
So,
Let's see.
apparently,
I love them, but Cece and Sengdo are not surviving that battle royale. You're correct. There's quite a few characters that I feel like if there is a battle royale would not survive. Like any of my human characters, any of the
yeah.
humans, they're not making it. Like the influencers that I made with Keon, they're not making it. They can't stand up against Shax or like any of the fucking werewolves or dragons that I've made.
What if
What if
his
his
name
name
is
is
Damien because his
Damien
dad watched The
because
Omen and really liked that movie?
Wait, I love that. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, okay. Okay. Damien. Let's see. I want to see the actual like country of origin. Okay, so Damien, the country of origin name is Greek from this one website that I'm looking at, which is cool.
Daimon.
Let's see. Uh, what did you say? You said Demon?
Daimon. It comes from like the
Daimon?
Damien name comes from like I think it's Greek and it does
Oh.
come from the. There's a term I always forget because my etymologies class was amazing, but I forget it. It was 20 years
I think it
ago.
comes from like Damon, like Daemon or something like that, which is like a different. I think. I
It
think.
was.
I could be wrong.
It came
Uh,
from. I'll tell you where it comes from because I do
let's
have
see.
this
Okay,
information in the back of my head. I just need a little kick in the butt. I'll tell you exactly where it comes.
yeah.
Lemieux. I didn't. I can't find it. I think it's from Lemurgo. Okay, yeah. Damien actually means according to this website that just popped up on my phone on my website is it's a Greek origin. It means to dominate and to subdue.
I can't make the comment that I was gonna make. Never mind. I did. Oh boy. Um. Let's see. Okay, so I do think it should be like Damien something something uh de Leviathan. I think the last name is Leviathan. I think that makes the most sense for him.
Yes.
Uh Damien Melphesius, is that one? I feel like that's it. That sounds like a demon name.
Damián Belcebú de Leviatán.
What did you put that one in chat too, please? Yes. I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce that. I will embarrass myself
It's
again.
Damien, Beelzebub, and Leviathan.
Yeah. Okay. I I love that. Oh my god. Oh, so speaking of character stuff, something that we didn't cover, and this is like one of my favorite character creation questions to ask, is what does your character look like? So Gabriel, what is his vibe? What's his aesthetic? Does he look different as a fallen angel than he does as when he was like a full angel?
Oh, I think he looks like Jared Leto.
Jared Leto? Yes! Holy shit. All right, I'm down.
I
That's
hate what
awesome.
I do to these poor characters. They don't deserve me. Please, please never make me. Please never make me make characters again. I always torture them with the worst decisions.
They don't deserve me is so fucking funny. I need a clip of you saying that. I'm gonna mark that so I can clip it later. That's awesome. Oh my god. I think that's awesome. No, I feel like that makes sense actually for him, which is so
It does.
upsetting that I agree,
It
but
does.
but you're right. I think Jared Leto is perfect. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, wait, I feel like I have to oh god, what would my demon look like? What is his vibe? I want him to look like I don't know, who would he be? I'm trying to think of a good
Pairing to Jared Leto.
yeah, I have to think about that now. I'm like, huh, interesting. Uh, God.
Maybe some an Elijah Wood type.
And Elijah Wood? Oh my god. I actually love that. Oh man. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. I want him to have the same kind of like allure and appeal as the guy who plays Lucifer in like the show.
Yeah.
But I feel like Tom Ellis is not the right vibe.
Cast.
You know what I mean? I don't think he's the right casting for that. Um oh, Kevin Alejandro on the other hand, I could see that. Kevin Alejandro, he plays Dan in Lucifer. So he plays the cop, the yeah, or the other cop who was like, I think it was Chloe's like ex or something like that was the story. I can't remember. I have to rewatch that show. Um I feel like
Texan
I
with
could see
Mexican
him
parents.
playing the bartender. Hmm?
He's Texan with Mexican parents. His
Yep.
first language is Spanish, and his mother is from Guadalajara.
I think wasn't he the one who was also in True Blood? Hold on, let me look
Yes,
him up. Let me yes.
he was in True Blood.
He played uh the brujo, the guy
Yeah.
the who was what the fuck? Why am I losing it? Oh my god. He played Lafayette's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, that's who he was. Yeah. I feel like I could totally cast him as Shax. I could totally see that, right? I feel like
Love
that's a vibe.
that.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. Oh my god. God, wait. A 30 Seconds to Mars song was the credits song to Dragon Age Origins. And you know what series hasn't had a good game since the first one?
Well, I see Game
Damn.
Justice is very much
Yeah.
into the punch Jared Leto
Yeah.
vibe. I live for
God
that.
damn. Game Jousters.
I'm glad that somebody else agrees.
Oh yeah. Like fully agreed. It's just really funny. Like tell us how you really feel. Oh my god, I
So
love it.
I'm gonna clean my camera so you're gonna see the roof for a second.
You're good. Now it does, I mean, unfortunately, it does look like we are coming up on our 2 hour mark. We're almost at time right now. So I think we've come up with enough craziness that we can come up with a really, we've got enough story here. We can totally give like a good recap. I'm
We do.
obsessed with this. Now, okay,
What's the
so we
setting
were talking
here?
about this.
It's the setting is set.
Yeah. And we've got our characters. We've got a good cast of like background characters now too. Um okay, I think I'm trying to think like so we have talked about like Only Flames or Divine Nepo Babies being the titles of the show, but I feel like Only Flames it's funny, but if he's not on like the dating app, I don't think that actually tracks. So I think like Divine Nepo Babies is just funny. How would you say that in Spanish? I want like a telenovela name.
That's a great question because we don't have the concept nepo baby in Spanish as it is.
Yeah.
Um, we actually
Oh my god. So
the
before we
way
give a
we
recap,
say the way we say nepo babies in Spanish is really funny. We call them hijo de papi, so it's like daddy's sons, like daddy's
okay.
son.
Yeah, it's like, oh
So
yeah, you
so
are your
so
father's kid kind of thing.
yeah, so it's like
Interesting. I like
but
it.
hijo de papi is like a way of like really saying like yeah your daddy's someone and you're their son, so you're like oh this is
Mm,
un hijo de papi, but it's also like a very despective thing to say to like a very rich kid, like ah
yeah.
you're a hijo de papi. It's like a very
Okay. Yeah. I love this. So Game Jousters did in fact redeem before we give a recap. Ask the character. So now we have to answer this in character. So
okay.
you have to answer as Gabrielle and I have to answer as Shax. The question is Who was your worst hookup on OnlyFlames? Oh boy. Do you want to start this? Yeah, there you go.
Sure. Let me just find a voice
I
here.
can't.
Let
I
me just
know. I'm
find a
like,
vibe.
I can't get into character as mask characters. That's really hard for me to like act like a dude. I can do ass characters as my femme characters, but
I'm thinking to like fall into the divine trope. I think Gabriel speaks very slowly. He speaks very slowly. He speaks very. He's he's very. He's a person who just speaks very little words because he's extremely boring. But he's kind of divine and always looking up to the sky, to God.
he has the most
And when,
elven twink voice I've ever heard in my life.
yeah, and when he's get asked this question, I'm gonna do the interview thing where you have to reply with a question. Um, who was my worst hookup on OnlyFlames? I'm sorry, but I do not know what OnlyFlames is. I don't know what that is. I've never heard about that. Is that a show? I don't really do shows.
Fucking liar too. I love him and hate him at the same time. He's so good. Oh my god, that's awesome. I think that Shax is a lot more chill. I think he's like leaning against like the side. Okay, so if we're doing like interview style, right? Like you said, he's like leaning against the side of his chair and he thinks about it and I think he just uh I'm trying to think how would he answer this. He's I think he laughs and he's just like, "Do you think I'm the type to have bad hookups?" I think that's just his answer is just, "Do you think like nah, nah. I know when a hookup's gonna be bad and not worth my time."
When I'm involved, every hookup is good.
Yeah, yeah, that's that attitude. It's like if I'm there, it's a good time. Yeah, I love it. Oh, we've got another one. Okay. What is your what is your favorite franchise killed by Jared Leto? Okay, this is gonna be the last Ask the Character before we wrap it up for the night. Oh, that's so funny. Uh, I do think that Shax would just go, who? Yeah. I feel like he would not know who that is. Just who? Yeah.
I think that Gabriel would answer something like, "What is the worst franchise ruined by Jared Leto? He's a very talented man. He hasn't ruined anything. Did you see him in Suicide Squad? It was perfect. It was that was top acting. What do you mean?"
I'm crying. I can't with this. Between that and Game Jesters in chat going, the interviewer holds up a picture and it looks a little too much like a I'm declaring war on Gabriel. That's awesome. Oh my god. I love that. Okay, well, so Game Jousters is declaring war before the war gets too much. I'm gonna go ahead and give. Actually, do you want to give our like, in a world where like, can you give like a little recap of the characters and story that we've created today? And give like the
Absolutely.
yeah, go for it.
So today we've been creating the story of Gabriel and Shax. Who are these two? One's an angel, the other's a demon, but they're not very into the tropes. Basically, my character Gabriel is a nepo baby, son of two very angelic, beautiful, perfect angels who are broke. because their divine child has been gambling with the souls that they've been collecting for years without them knowing. And now he owes this bad mafia of demons a lot of soul power and a lot of soul energy. So the way he's trying to repay for that is that he's going out and about, um, damning the poor souls that mom and dad sent him to save, just so he can at least keep the in like at least just pay the minimum on the credit card of souls. In one of those in one of those escapades where he's trying to like really corrupt a very awesome, very pious, divine little guy, he ends up taking him to the popular but definitely not angelic bar in town. And as he's trying to kind of convince the bartender there, um, who's actually Shax, to like hook up with this divine, pious kid, um, chaos ensues, and they end up hooking up at the bar of the bathroom of the bar, which definitely starts this kind of love affair in which um, eventually the parents of the angel find out that he's been hooking up with the demon, and they definitely banish him. And as the demon and Shax on their end has been like dealing with a lot of family issues of like actually trying not to be a nepo baby and being his own person, and doing the right thing, creating his own demonic empire on his own. And now that he's hooking up with this angel, they start like kind of talking, and in the talk they find out they're actually more close and related than they originally thought. Where this telenovela thing kind of starts, in which things like their parents hooked up when they were young, they might or might not be uh, twin half brothers, if that even exists.
Yeah.
If that even exists, they are trying eventually to like they eventually plot twist after plot twist after plot twist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the ball to Savannah to see if I forgot something.
What was that?
I'm passing you the ball in case I forgot something,
Oh, yeah.
because I think
So
you've
the
got the second part of it. You
yeah,
better
no,
cover up.
we've got the plot twist of the plot twist of the mafia family that Gabrielle actually owes these souls to is actually the family that Shax separated himself from. It is in fact his dad, his father.
Yeah,
Um, and oh, let's see. Oh, and then because of that, and because Shax finds out that his father was trying to coerce Gabriel to convince Shax to come back to the family after finding out that they were hooking up. Uh, then Shax goes after his dad and tries to attack him, and then you've got the full soap opera plotline of he is injured and in a coma. They also
yeah.
find out that they are not actually half um, brothers or half siblings
Oh my God, they
because
find out when they have to do like the blood tests, and
yeah.
maybe I say I'm his half twin brother. Give him my liver, and then
Yes.
they see and
Oh,
they go
yeah, they
mad.
find out like while he's in the hospital, while he's in the coma, they find out they're not actually biologically related because Shax is not actually his father's biological kid. His mom,
Yeah,
who is a
and they
human,
found out.
yeah, his mom, who is a human because Shax is half human, he's not full demon, ended up also hooking up with a different demon. And so that is gonna, yeah, we could keep going. There's so many plot twist after plot twist after plot twist, like a true angels and demons themed telenovela should have. So I'm so happy with this story and these characters. This is crazy. This is so much fun. Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Yep. Danielle, thank you so much for being on Not Quite Novelist. This has been such a blast. This has been so fun having you on the show.
Ivana, anytime, please. This was very, very fun.
Yay. Oh my gosh. Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and find us somebody to raid out to for the night. Um, let's see. While I do that, Danielle, where can people find you on the internet? Go ahead and shill your channel. Send your
Sure. If you want to see some D&D in Spanish, you can just jump into my legacy channel called Ventideus, where we actually played D&D for a couple of years. Um,
game
huh?
jousters. No.
Ah, oh my God.
It's
This is
spreading. Oh
terrible.
no.
Please don't screenshot this and show it to Mika. You're gonna validate Mika.
I know. Don't. Oh,
That's a
that's
plot
so
twist.
funny. I'm going into the Discord after this and telling Mika. That's so funny. Anyway.
So guys, you can go. You can find some of my antics in Spanish and Ventideos in YouTube, and then you can see a lot of the English work I've been doing for TTRPG on Roll D5. Mostly one shots of indie games where we've been having a lot of fun. And the only large like scale thing I've done in English has been Castleton, where I played. We never shared a screen, but we
Yeah.
were very much fans of each other's characters. So yes, like that was Castleton. It was fun. And yeah, you can find me at DMtta on all the social medias. I use them less than I used to, but I'm still there. So you can find me at DMtta on Instagram and Blue Sky, and mostly those two.
Awesome. Well, thank you. It looks like we are going to raid out to. I was looking and then I got distracted. That's my bad. You know what? We're just actually going to raid out to one of my favorite, like, really chill channels. And we're gonna raid out to. It's literally called Turtles and Chill. All it is a live feed of a turtle tank, and it plays lo-fi music while you watch turtles. It's super chill.
That's awesome.
I love going there. It's just fun to. It's just nice and relaxing for a good Sunday evening before the crazy week starts and after our like chaotic 2 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this raid started here. While that is going, y'all know, go follow Not Quite Novelist on Instagram. That is where you're going to see all of the promos. Again, hopefully I'll be able to start posting them sooner than the day before the stream, but probably not. Um, You'll also see any like bonus content that I am hopefully trying to start making soon. And then also go follow, subscribe to Not Quite Novelist on YouTube because I'm finally getting caught up on getting all of the previous VODs posted up to YouTube. Goal is to get caught up on all of the episodes before the end of the year. So keep your fingers crossed for that. On that note, we're going to go ahead and raid out Two Turtles and Chill. So, be chaotic, be kind, and be creative, and I will see you guys next week.